Hi guys! Today we are doing a review, first impressions, of the Colored Rain Queen of Hearts palette. Now, I know this is not new. This came out last year on holiday, and I did not get it then. So when they sent out a little email telling everybody it was coming back, I pre-ordered so fast. And it finally shipped out, so these are the new ones. I'm very excited about this. It's not new to anybody else who got it, but you can get it again, and I wanted it, and let's go. I'm also probably going to be doing a little mini first impressions of this Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, because that's what I'm trying on my face today, because I finished off my other one. But again, also not that new, so I'm sorry if you've already seen it. So, it comes in this cool sleeve that I am tempted to cut up and use as bookmarks because it's so pretty. And the hype around these was that I don't think Colored Rain had come out with a palette before. Maybe I'm wrong, but I know they had some really gorgeous single shadows that I had not picked up because I can't buy everything all the time, but I wanted them. And then they did this gorgeous palette of warm oranges, pretty purples, and they were supposed to be amazingly pigmented and gorgeous and pretty versatile, and I didn't get it, so we're doing it today. I want to do swatches, I want to put it on my face, and I very much want to love this palette because I'm so excited, and I've been waiting so long because I pre-ordered this 3 months ago. Yeah, I think it was 3 months ago because I think they put my order date on the little packing slip. I haven't touched them yet, but I'm very excited, so let's get into swatching. So I'm probably going to move across the top. So the first ones will be Crown, Royal Highness, Your Majesty, and Princess. Well, they feel nice. Alright. Oh, it's duochrome! I thought that was just going to be super light, but it's got a peachy shift. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's so pretty. Okay, so we're very excited. I am extra excited about this one. I didn't realize it was, I'm not sure if you can see because I'm so corpsey, but it's got it's white with a really light peach shift. I love duochrome. So next, it's going to be Empress, Queen Mother, Heir, and Royal Prerogative. I'm very happy with these so far. They're so soft, but not powdery. That's pretty. Okay. I was wondering if this was going to be too dark to be a base shade. It might be a touch too dark, but it's definitely going to be really nice for cleaning out the edges and making sure everything's very blown out. And then the last four are going to be Noblewoman, Ladyship, Duchess, and Dethrone. And I already am kind of building the look I want just looking at this palette and my dress being red. Now the mattes are not swatching as well as I would like, but also my hand is wet because I've been cleaning it off. So I'm not upset about that. I would rather them be something. They feel nice. I think I'll be able to get some gorgeous looks out of them. And swatches are not everything, and everybody knows metallic shadows always swatch better than mattes, because that's just how formulas like those work. Alright, I am going to make sure I have everything in front of me and start on my look. I'll see you guys in a second. We're back. This is going to be the little mini foundation first impressions. I'm still going to use my NYX primer base. Yeah, first base primer spray. Yes, I'm sure I use way too much. I don't care. I'd rather... Oh, that's backwards. I'd rather make sure that my face is fully covered with the cheap spray that is so far my favorite primer than miss a spot. Okay, I am so bright right now. Guess that can't go there. And I want to put it on with a brush. I believe I got it in ivory. I've got 2 of these little samples, and we're gonna hope that lasts until I feel like buying a foundation, because I'm trying to do a no-buy. And I want to put it on with this Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. So, let's put it on the back of my hand. Let's be safe. I've got 2 of the itty bitty prumps, and let's pick some up. Okay, that seems to be working really well. We'll get the rest on my brush and try and use the Queen of Hearts palette as my mirror. Sorry, you guys can't see anything when I do that. I'm really liking this. I'm slightly worried about brush strokes, but I think it looks nice. And since that was already there, I'm just going to go ahead and pump it onto my brush, because the formula is rather thin, and I don't think it's necessarily going to stay on my hand while holding the palette for faces. Let's just spread it out. It's sitting very nicely. It seems to be setting pretty quickly. It's not getting like patchy or weird. Okay, so one more pump across my forehead. So, I'm liking it. This seems nice. This is finally something I can do. Hopefully keeping the palette out of your way. Okay. I don't think brush strokes are showing up. This is, I feel like, more of a medium coverage because I can still see some of my skin color peeking through. But it seems really nice. Like it evened out my skin. It's not breaking up funny. It does really look like skin, like really nice, even skin. And I just have the urge to run over with my brush, apparently. Alright, so I'm going to go in with eyeshadow soon. I'm gonna put primer on. I'm still using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, this little sample. It's working enough. And get this all over my lid. And I have kind of a plan. We'll see. If I hate it, like, it'll probably be my color theory problems, not palette performance problems. I have really high hopes for this palette. If you haven't guessed, I am super excited for it. I'm sure this is super fun for you guys to watch me put on primer. At some point I'll probably learn to edit this out. Alright. Oh, I'm so washed out. I want to set under my eyes. So I'm just going to use some RCMA No Color Powder under my eyes in case of fallout. So I don't really like bake. I don't use as much powder as baking entails, but I do put some down so it's not fresh, unset foundation for it to be sticking to. And I think Air is going to be a little too dark for my base color, so I'm just going to go in with White Lies from Makeup Geek, because that's just been the thing I've been using. And I'm just using my fluffy Morphe brush. I'm actually panning this because I have a bunch of stuff in my... I'm sorry, I think I got more than I was planning. It looked super white for a second. So yeah, I just like a cream and or translucent shade. My Crease de Bravone to help with blending, because I am super pale, so if it's unblended, I will notice, unfortunately. Generally. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, it looks great, and then I see a different angle, I'm like, oh no, Ellen, why did you stop there? You were not done. Alright, so I think I want to do something with like Prerogative and Empress, and then Majesty over into Noblewoman across the lid. That's my plan. So I am going to start and just run Air as like a transition shade. These really don't kick up extra powder, which is something I am surprised by. I like that. You can't see it on camera, but I like that. This is actually a real transition color on me. Everybody talks about them and generally stuff is too dark, so I just use generally crease shades, but that looks, yeah, like an actual transition. Okay, so from there I'm going to take a little bit of Royal Prerogative and get that going in my crease. You can see that. Yes, you can. Make sure it is blending out really nicely though. Yeah, that looks gorgeous. Like me. Alright, and then on the other eye. Oh, these are just unreasonably nice. That's so fast. I'm gonna take a little bit more just because this eye is funny and doesn't always show up as much. That is lovely. I'm wondering if I even want to take Empress into it. Maybe like a little bit. We'll try and be light. Just, yeah, do the outer section. Kind of building it in. That ended up a little stronger than I had hoped, which is technically a good thing. So I'm taking just a clean brush to fade everything out so I'm not getting excess product further in as I blend it out. But that looks, oh, that looks so nice. Hot damn. Oh, this is gorgeous. I'm so happy with this palette. I'm gonna have to probably buy a bunch of singles from them. a little further out. Okay, so for safety, I'm gonna run air at the edge. And that's that lighter transition-y shade, at least for me. Just kind of make sure everything's super fuzzy and blended out. Well, it seems to take down a touch of the orange, which could be helpful. And just really fuzz out the edges. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Let's get started on the lower lash line. So I have this Luxie 231 brush that is my favorite. Those were NYX blending brushes I was using. And I kind of think I want to start with Royal Prerogative instead of going in with air like I did up top. I don't think it's as necessary. I think that looks really nice. I'll do it on the other side. I'm sure this is super fun for you guys to watch. Me making that face. Okay, that's super nice. Did I get a little... Yeah, I went a little deeper on one side, so I have to blend down a bit. And I think I'm not going to use Empress on the lower lash. I think I'm going to leave it mainly on the top. And I want to run... Yeah, I think we're going to do a little danger and do some ladyship in the outer section to add some depth. Yeah, I like that. We'll keep going. Okay, I like that a lot. And just make sure it's fully blended. I think I need a little more on this side. I'm literally listening to some real estate agent make sure my mom has her card. My mom does not need her card. Okay, so then I want to for sure use Your Majesty on my lids. So let's see how that looks. I might not need Noble Woman in the outer section like I thought I would. So I'm just going to pick it up and let's get it on the hole. Oh, shit. Well, it's pigmented and metallic.
So what are you going to do over there? Why didn't you grab the porch the rest of the way? I would have taken it all the way around. It's like, Ching, we're doing the best we can.
Oh, that looks so nice.
Absolutely. Well, he showed me your skills when I was showing the house across the street.
Oh, that's so nice.
Showed me your handiwork and
Oh, that was fast.
He subbed out the concrete, and I gotta tell you,
Like, I'm tempted to run over it again, and I probably will, but it doesn't need it. It's fully opaque and gorgeous.
yeah, and that his name was B.L. Haverstick, but he
Alright, so I'm going to run a little bit of Ladyship at the edges,
works, I think,
just to make sure everything blends out nicely.
very in demand,
We don't lose that purple.
terribly expensive. Good for you. If you're gonna do your driveway, it's gonna be a pretty much.
And that's super nice. I do want to take, if I can find it, yes, I'm going to take my little smoky liner brush and run Ladyship on the lower outer section.
Jim is the youngest of the Barron boys. Yeah, I bet they did. Let's see if I can find John's number. Should have it
Oh, that looks so
but I
nice.
don't need to.
I am so happy with this so far.
Ooh, you got paid for doing the laundry. Chewy.
Alright, and then I'm going to run over it with my little blending brush.
Yeah, I'll report you to the Secret Service. Yes. All right. Well, if you think of anything
Alright.
that,
Yeah, I got a little further down on that section, and I don't know what my plan is about it.
wanting to buy a house, I'd love to do a service.
Hmm.
No, I
And then I had a brush I wanted to use. Where'd it go? Gimme. I want to use this G18 to pick up Crown with that duochrome for the inner corner. Oh, that's just so nice. Jesus, this is nice. It's also pigmented and so pretty. Oh, okay. I got a little extra on that side, but let's see if we can you blend out your inner corner? Does that work? Kind of. Alright, so this seems to be where we're at with the eyes. I'm going to finish the rest of my face, and I will be back with my final thoughts at the end, but so far, they're very favorable. Okay guys, so here is the finished look. I threw on some blush and highlight brows the rest of my face, and I am so excited to keep using this. It's just, I'm having feelings, very, very good feelings, mildly obsessed feelings. We're going into fall, so these oranges, like this one and the fact that this one turned out nice and orangey, and I'm guessing the other brown is probably warm toned, even though it looks cool toned in the palette, I feel like it's going to come out really warm, and I'm excited about that. I love these types of sunset type eyes, and I was a little confused when I first saw the layout because it looks gorgeous, but to me it also kind of looked like, okay, well these are the warm colors you use together and these are the cool colors that you use together. You wouldn't necessarily mix them, but putting this purple in the outer corner really changed the look, and I like it a lot, and I'm very excited, and this is just, I can see why everybody was raving about this, because this is an amazing palette with some really gorgeous pigmentation and some very well thought out color coordination. So I'm gonna want to use it a lot, and I feel like I'm gonna get some lovely looks out of this, and I'm probably going to end up stalking some of Colored Rain's website looking for single shadows I can justify buying. I'm trying to keep my purchases down to stuff that is unique and or different or new to my collection, specifically color-wise, and this is lovely, and I'm so excited they brought it back. I really like when brands hear stuff like that, like how excited everybody was for this palette and how sad they were that it was going away, and they brought it back because they listened to their consumers, and now the rest of us get a chance to have it if we missed it. This stuff pops up in holiday, and that's great, but I don't know if it happens to anybody else, but I don't grab a lot of as much stuff as I could during holiday because I don't know what I'm getting as presents. there will be Christmas, there will be birthdays, there will be Valentine's Day, and I don't know which things have already been bought for presents, and I don't want to buy a duplicate or mess with that, so I try to buy only stuff that I know they can't find for me, and I was not sure if anybody was going to find this palette, and so having it come back afterwards is super nice, and I'm really happy that they're doing this, and I really hope they continue to do more shadow work and other stuff, and I'm in love. I feel like it just made like a really nice look, and the formula is fantastic. I'm as well, like, there's no powder all over this. They're very pigmented, but they're not powdery, which is something I've kind of come to assume from really pigmented mattes, at least, that there will be kick up in the pan, whereas my brush just kind of ate it. As I at some point maybe I'll get skills and take a video of it, but like you put it in there and there'll be a little powder, and then as you continue to move your brush, it would just pick it up, and there was nothing falling out of the pan, nothing falling onto your clothes, or, you know, just muddying up your area. And that's impressive, because that's just something I've assumed I will have to deal with when I'm working with really pigmented matte colors. No, apparently Colored Rain says, we're gonna fix that for you in a way that you didn't know you wanted, and it's amazing. And I have to go. I have to shut myself down before I just sit here and just say over and over again that I am really, really excited to keep using this palette, and I'm really happy with how they worked out, and I'm going to look at a bunch of their singles right now. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you guys are going to pick this up, if you already had it, how well it's holding up from last holiday season, if you're still pulling it out. I feel like I would be, because this is... I'm really surprised how well that purple paired with the orange is gorgeous. I have to go. I have to go before I just sit here and stare at these eyeshadows like a weirdo. So, thanks for watching. Let me know down below if you guys got this, if you're considering getting it. This is going to be really nice, and we're moving into fall, and I have the colors for it. Bye, guys.